Hello and welcome to week 12 of Shaw University Online English 113 Fall Semester 2017. Hope everyone is doing well. What's going to happen this week? We're introducing Paper 3. Yay! Yes, introducing Paper 3, and we are creating the thesis for Paper 3. That's kind of what we're doing. Also, in order to understand what's going on for Paper 3, there's a couple of videos we're going to watch, which we're going to kind of go through. So let's look at Project 3, because that's the next thing. So let's go ahead and click on Project 3, which I'm going to click right there. It's going to download. Alright, so here's writing Project 3. Yay! Okay, so for this assignment, you will select a literary work, which needs to be approved by your professor, which you'll write analysis. Okay, well guess what we're doing? We're doing Raisin in the Sun, which is already approved. Yes! Okay, in the past I've had people select their own work. The challenge is that we need to do some research on this, and some people pick works that they cannot find any research on. I know there is research on Raisin in the Sun, so that's why we're doing that one. Okay. What are we doing for this paper? For this paper, you will identify the theme and argue on the following. Okay, so again, we're doing a work, which is a book, or it's actually a play. So this is what we're doing. In what way does the author use narrative devices to develop the identified theme? So there's two things that probably jump out to you right now. What the heck is a theme? And what the heck is a narrative device? Okay, how am I supposed to write my paper if I don't know what these things are? Okay, well there's good news. Because if you go back to our Moodle page, there's a lecture on theme. Yay! So this explains theme. I did not create this lecture, but it's excellent. It's really good. It kind of describes exactly what's going on with theme. And one thing that I love about this particular lecture, a little bit of a spoiler alert, I guess you could say, theme is really in the eyes of the reader, okay? You have the theme which may be intended by the author, but that doesn't mean it's the only theme, okay? I'm not going to say, what did the author mean? I don't know what the author meant because I'm not the author, okay? But you can figure out kind of different themes based on the narrative devices that they use. So there's a theme lecture which talks about what the theme is. So you're going to be figuring out what the theme or themes which are found in Raisin in the Sun. And to help you figure out why there are the themes, there are these things called narrative devices. Okay? Again, so there's two lectures here. Neither one of them are super long, but one explains what theme is, one explains what narrative devices are. So again, go back to the paper. Okay? Narrative devices to identify the theme. So you're going to pick, and in your opinion, what is the theme or themes of Raisin in the Sun? And then you have to give reasons why. And some of the reasons why are narrative devices. Okay? You with me so far? Good. Now, you can actually get help in trying to figure out what the themes are, because this is actually a paper, an MLA paper. It's going to be an MLA formatting, okay? And includes a works cited page. Let's just kind of go back. Your interpretation of the literary work is valid as long as it's important from quotes and information from the piece, okay? And you have to require 2 to 4 additional sources. Okay, minimum of 2 to 4 additional sources. Okay, so again, this is an MLA formatted paper which has a works cited page, and it's 3 to 5 pages long. Okay, students, how long does it need to be? Right here, 3 to 5 pages. So you're going to figure out what's the theme, what do you believe the theme or themes, because there can be more than one, of narrative of Raisin in the Sun. Why? Because then you're going to support evidence from the text. Okay, and you're going to go find some additional sources, do some research on what other people thought were the themes. That'll help you figure that out. Okay. Basically, yeah. Okay. Don't get too hung up on this, but this is kind of just a little guideline to help you figure out what's going on. So basically, if you say, the way that I would look at this is like, one of the themes in this is, and then you'd state whatever the theme is. The theme, this is a theme because, and then you'd give, you would actually, then explain, when Walter said this, when Walter did this, or whatever, okay, then you're explaining what's going on, what did Walter do or say, or what happened with Walter, which helped us believe that that was a theme, okay? And then you can talk about, general things. These are, again, kind of guidelines to help you kind of figure out how you're going to go ahead and express it. Again, the main point I want you to get across is, what's the theme and why do you believe that? Now, it can be either stuff from the actual text, or it can be stuff that you research, okay? So if you do some, if you find an analysis of Raisin in the Sun, and they say, hey, the theme is and they say whatever they think the theme is. And they give reasons why. You could quote somebody else to kind of back up that point. So that's really kind of the gist of it. So again, writing project 3 is, again, 2 to 4 sources, minimum 2, okay? And again, minimum 3 to 5 pages, and what's the theme or themes, and then narrative devices. So did I beat that to death? I think so. So that's really, and this is the last big project that we're really doing in this class, is writing project 3. Yeah, that's the thing. So what I would do if I were you is watch the lecture on theme, so you can understand kind of what that's all about. Watch the lecture on narrative devices to kind of figure out, oh, okay, these are the things that'll help me figure out what the themes are. Okay, and then just start kind of working on that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to kind of work on this kind of little bit by little bit. So there is this concept of a working thesis. Okay, so basically your working thesis is basically, let's actually click on it and see what it says here. See if it actually has a rubric. It doesn't even say. Okay, basically it's going to be very simple. All I want is, the theme, the theme or the themes of Raisin in the Sun are, this, that, and the other. Or the theme of Raisin in the Sun is this. Basically, it's your working thesis, your idea of what you believe the theme to be, and basically in about 1 or 2 sentences. You're not giving a lot of examples here. You're not giving a lot of details for just this essay. One of the easier essays you're going to do is just to write down what you believe the theme is. Okay, that's the goal, is to figure out what you think the theme is. Now, this may change as you do your research and start doing your writing. That's why it's called a working thesis. So that one's pretty easy. Again, since this paper is going to be in MLA formatting, there is an example right here of what it should look like. So this is what MLA formatting should look like. So you want to make sure that you compare what you did to this to make sure it looks the same. And again, if you get stuck on that, if you go all the way back up to the top, which we've reviewed before, and you go to resources, which is the top of our Moodle page, there are videos, including one that says, see how to set up the start of an MLA paper. Ta-da! Again. And then it says you have to do a works cited page. This is how you do a works cited page. Ta-da! See that? Okay, so watch these 2 videos to help you with your formatting. Alright, let's go back to that week. October 30th. Where are you? Okay. And then last but not least, there's just a little quiz on thesis. Okay, and this is just to help you kind of figure out what your thesis should include. You can take this twice. Just kind of go in there. See, it's pretty easy. Just answer the questions. If you get any wrong, just take it again until you get 100%. So that's what we're working on. So for this week, you just have to do essay 6 rather, which is just what you believe the theme or themes of Raisin in the Sun are. Take the quiz. Start working on your paper. Now, to peek ahead, you're going to give you some time to work on your paper. So you have just one thing due next week, okay? And then your first draft is not due until the 17th of November. So if you're wondering when I have to have my first draft of paper 3 done, well, not until the 17th of November. That's the goal. With the overall final draft, won't really be due until December 1st. So you have plenty of time to work on this paper. Don't put it off, because it is worth a big part of your grade. So anyway, so that's what we're doing for this week. Writing Project 3. Watch these videos to help you figure out what a theme is and what narrative lectures stuff is. Do the essay, take the quiz, and start working on the paper. And you'll be in good shape. All right, go do it.